The time is finally here for Cardano. We're seeing Cardano's biggest and most hyped decentralized exchange, SundaeSwap, officially launch its public testnet, and this could mean some big things for Cardano in the coming months. So today's video, we're going to talk about everything you need to know about Cardano, recent price movements, what's been going on with the overall market, and most importantly, what is going on with SundaeSwap and Cardano. So if you guys enjoy this sort of short form, concise, no BS content that doesn't waste either of our time, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right in. Right now, the overall crypto market is sitting at a $2.27 trillion market cap. And a couple of very interesting things are happening since we have seen this correction take place. The first is that even though Bitcoin's price is down about 10% over the last 7 days, even though we've seen it drop from about $69,000 per coin at all-time highs down to now the $48,000 to $49,000 per coin range, we're still seeing a number of altcoins outperform the rest of the market and still perform very well. Some of our favorites actually, like Terra Luna up 37% over the last 7 days, Polygon up 31% over the last 7 days, and this is despite everything going on, all this fear in the market with the Omicron variant of COVID, everything going on with just the massive fear in the market. So this is good news that even though Bitcoin and much of the market is falling, we're still seeing some of our favorite altcoins, ones we talk about in our private member community, up significantly. One thing going on with regards to technicals is this crypto fear and greed index. We all know crypto fear and greed index gives us an overall market sentiment analysis. Right now we're in the extreme fear territory at 18, and this is the lowest we have seen since back in June of 2021, right after we saw that massive correction take place in the overall market. So this is actually pretty good because whenever we see this crypto fear and greed index in this extreme fear territory, 18, 20, whenever we see it around that range, that means that overall people are very nervous about the market, but it presents a lot of great buying opportunities. The best time to buy is when everyone else is fearful, because ultimately when everything's going so well, when everything's in extreme greed, people are just pouring money into the market. Now is the time to get in on some of these opportunities that you may have wanted to get into over the last couple of months. Now is a pretty significant discounted price than you would have been able to get into over the last couple of months. So this is a pretty good sign for the overall market, presents a couple of buying opportunities. Next thing with overall technicals is when we look at Tech Dev on Twitter. He shows 2013, 2017, and 2021. And when we look at something with these charts, something very interesting happens when you overlay the log regression bands and you also look at the Fibonacci levels. What we see is that in 2013 and in 2017, we saw, if we could zoom in on this, we saw that in 2013 and in 2017, we saw that in both full cycles, a 2-week Bitcoin close above the 1.618 level came immediately after it crossed that 50% fib of the logarithmic regression band. So what this basically means is you look on these charts, when that 50% line crosses above the 1.618 Fibonacci level, every single time that has happened, we have seen that then we have started to rally higher for Bitcoin. So if the same thing happens this time, which looks nearly identical to what we saw in 2017, that would mean that in the end of December, early January, that would be exactly when we would see Bitcoin's price break out into new all-time record highs, which means that this bull market is looking to take a little bit longer than people were originally expecting. Nothing bad about that. That means just more time to accumulate now, more time to add some more money to your positions, because this market looks like we're going to see a little bit longer, a little bit more of an extended rally than we have seen in previous years. But now let's jump into what has been going on with Cardano. So Cardano recently, its price has been doing horrific, really not been doing well at all. Since just September, the first week of September 2021, we have seen Cardano's price drop more than 50%. It was at over $3 per coin first week of September. Now it is below. Now it's right around $1.30 per coin. But the interesting thing here is that we have seen a very strong support form for Cardano's price around that $1.30 per coin range. When we saw that flash crash in the market, we saw Cardano's price drop as low as $1 and right around $1.18 per coin. But the interesting thing here is, like I said, we have a very strong support forming from the previous rallies at that $1.30 and $1 per coin range for Cardano. So this means that really right now, if we're looking at technical indicators, the key support levels are at $1.30 and $1 per coin, really indicating that pretty limited downside for Cardano right now if you're looking to add more to your position based on the charts. You can see that there's another pennant forming, but overall bias for Cardano right now is bearish just because we have been seeing the price down. But like I said, key support at $1.30 per coin, which is a good sign. Second thing going on with Cardano, which presents a little more optimistic news, could present a good buying opportunity, could signal a breakout, is what has been going on with SundaeSwap. Charles Hoskington came out earlier. He retweeted this post from IOHK, and they said later today, SundaeSwap will launch their DEX on Cardano testnet launch. We're expecting a huge amount of interest in this highly anticipated event and lots of activity, and they're very excited for this. We also saw SundaeSwap came out and said, everything you need to know about this testnet we'll be linking on our website, and we've gone over this in other videos. The one thing to remember with this is that SundaeSwap Labs has more followers than just about any other decentralized exchange out there, really just behind Uniswap, but it has 227,000 followers on Twitter, and it has not even launched yet. This is a big deal because it shows us the massive amount of interest in Cardano and SundaeSwap, and this could be what we needed to see Cardano's price really bounce back. This massive interest in SundaeSwap. So we'll have to keep an eye out on this. The one thing to remember, like I was going to say, is that SundaeSwap is only launching its public testnet, meaning that there will be bugs, there will be issues, and they're going to be working with the community over the next couple of weeks, next couple of months to continue to, figure out these bugs, improve upon the platform, and this is going to be, like a whole community effort. It's not just SundaeSwap. They're looking for community feedback on any issues they encounter, any feedback. So we got to remember that while they are launching, this isn't a mainnet launch. This is just a public testnet, meaning that there will be some issues along the way, and they're going to be improving upon it over time. So ultimately, that's what's going on with Cardano right now. We have seen a strong support form at $1.30 per coin range. We have seen that it has dropped a lot in recent months, but with this strong support at $1.30, with this big announcement from SundaeSwap, and with all of the sentiment in the market, I think a lot of people are going to be looking for some good opportunities, and Cardano looks like one of these at this price. $1.30 looks like to have limited downside because of technicals, because of all these big announcements. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on Cardano, what you guys are doing with it. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.